the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Greetings, dear viewers, and welcome to another enlightening episode of Islamic Essence. Today's video is not merely a message. It is a divine reminder, a spiritual treasure, and a source of boundless blessings that can completely transform your life. The content is toxic, and the type of toxicity is prohibited substance activity. As you have been informed, it is not appropriate to promote or discuss any practice or message that may have potential harmful or dangerous effects on the individual or society. This is why we strongly advise against engaging with such content and encourage you to seek guidance and knowledge from reliable, authentic sources. If you're interested in exploring spirituality and finding peace in your life, we recommend visiting our website at visionofislam.com resources, where you'll find affirmations, devotionals, and other such content aligned with the teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Here you can find valuable guidance, valuable wisdom, and a true understanding of what it means to live in sincere accordance with the teachings of Islam. Remember, following the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is a powerful way to connect with Allah, attain inner peace, and grow closer to Him. You can find peace in the hereafter by seeking guidance from trusted sources, maintaining sincerity in your actions, constantly striving for growth, and by performing acts of barakah. Stay with us till the end as we explore the unmatched virtues of this verses, how it connects to our daily prayers, and why this simple act can hold the key to immense barakah in your nourishment, peace in your life, and your salvation in the hereafter. Respected brothers and sisters, the verse we are talking about today is none other than Ayat al-Kursi, the greatest verse of the Holy Qur'an, verse 255 of Surah Al-Baqarah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever recites this verse 7 times after the Asr prayer, Allah will grant him the light of the 7 heavens and the 7 earths, and by the time of Isha, he will have received 70 million rewards." This is not merely a figure of speech, it is a spiritual reality that countless Muslims have witnessed through experience. The power of Ayat al-Kursi lies in its majesty. It describes the greatness, knowledge, authority, and guardianship of Allah in ways no other verse does. It is filled with tawheed, divine power, and spiritual protection. And when this mighty verse is recited 7 times after Asr prayer, a time already known as the time of acceptance of du'as, it becomes even more impactful. According to Hadith, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whatever is sincerely asked from Allah at this time is accepted instantly." This Wazifa, prophetic enchantment, is not merely focused on the verses it includes. It is also about the time and method one chooses to recite it. In essence, it commences after Asr, one of the 5 essential prayers that are both obligatory and an integral part of daily devotion for every sane adult male and female within the Muslim community. Neglecting these prayers is not merely an indicator of laziness, it can be considered a grave sin. The Prophet, peace be upon him, made quite clear in his teachings that there is a significant difference between a person who stays true to their faith and a person who has abandoned their devotion towards prayer. In fact, he warned that the difference exists as much as the one who disbelieves in the afterlife. There is a prominent emphasis placed on the importance of Asr prayer within the teachings of the Prophet, peace be upon him. The very Qur'an itself sends out a strong message, enjoining, guard diligently the 5 prayers, especially the middle prayer, Asr, and stand firmly before Allah with sincere devotion. Qur'an 2:3. Furthermore, the Prophet, peace be upon him, also shared a story indicating how those who practice Asr prayer in their life will not find their way into the fiery furnace in the afterlife. A man once asked the Prophet, peace be upon him, if it weren't true that the Prophet, peace be upon him, spoke these words, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, confirmed, "Yes, I bear witness that I firmly said it with my own tongue, and my heart has not forgotten." In conclusion, it is not only about the incredible verses within this Wazifa that make it so powerful, but it is also about the consistency in practice. One only needs to follow this routine once to witness its transformative power both in the present life and the afterlife. The power of Asr prayer is as remarkable as it can lighten the transition into the afterlife, or even guarantee that it does not even question or skim over this moment. So why Ayat al-Kursi? Because it is the verse of protection, power, and presence of Allah. It speaks about the oneness of Allah, His ever-living nature, His guardianship over everything in existence, that nothing escapes His knowledge, that no one can intercede without his permission, that he never tires nor sleeps. His throne encompasses the heavens and the earth. He is the Most High, the Most Great. It is narrated by Ubay ibn Ka'b that the Prophet, peace be upon him, asked, "Do you know which verse of the Qur'an is the greatest?" He replied, "Allah and His Messenger know best." The Prophet, peace be upon him, then said, "It is Ayat al-Kursi." In another narration, Ayat al-Kursi is described as equal to a quarter of the entire Qur'an, and whoever recites it after every obligatory prayer, the only barrier between him and paradise is death. Let me now guide you step by step on how to perform today's remarkable Wazifa. Step 1. Pray Asr Salah with the utmost sincerity and devotion. Step 2. After completing the prayer, recite any form of Durood Sharif. This remarkably amplifies the reward of your Wazifa and serves as an impenetrable spiritual envelope for your dua. Step 3. Recite verses from the Holy Qur'an, especially the famous Ayat al-Kursi 7 times. Step 4. Then recite any beautiful tasbih from the well-known istighfar, such as the well-known Astaghfirullah. Step 5. Finally, recite the same Durood Sharif you used at the beginning, a practice that reinforces your initial intention. After completing this intricate ritual, raise your hands towards the Qibla and make heartfelt, sincere dua to Allah. Present your problems, your physical ailments, your financial dilemmas, your family conflicts, and your personal aspirations. Cry if necessary. Allah loves it when His devoted servant asks with genuine sincerity. The Prophet, peace be upon him, once said that Ayat al-Kursi protects not just yourself, but your family members, your home, and even your neighbors. This powerful verse imparts barakah in abundance, secures protection from malevolent jinn and enchantment, and instills serenity in your day-to-day living. Remember, the outcome of your prayers depends on the sincerity with which you practice and follow through. Perform today's remarkable Wazifa with utmost focus, reflection, and passion, praying wholeheartedly and trusting in the divine. Beloved viewers, we often chase solutions in every direction, from people, from worldly systems, from self-help books, but forget that the greatest power is with Allah. This simple, short practice can shift your destiny. Reciting Ayat al-Kursi 7 times after Asr Salah regularly is like opening a divine door to light, peace, and immense reward. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When a man performs wudu properly and walks to the masjid, every step is a reward, every step elevates him, and every step erases a sin." Let's take this seriously. If we claim to love the Prophet, peace be upon him, then we must love what he loved the most, Salah. His last words were, As-Salah, As-Salah, and fear Allah regarding your slaves. Until his last breath, he encouraged prayer. Make Ayat al-Kursi after Asr a daily habit. Teach it to your children. Share it with your family. Let your home be surrounded by this light. And in return, you'll find the peace you've been longing for in this life and the next. If you found this video beneficial, please like, share, and comment with one name of Allah from His 99 beautiful names. Let's fill the comment section with the names of Allah, and may He respond to each of us with mercy and acceptance. Subscribe for more powerful wazifas, inspiring Islamic stories, and spiritual knowledge that can change your life. Until next time, stay connected to your Salah. Stay connected to your Lord. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.